Oh, yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It is your boys, the franchise player, Double B, Bad Blood. Joined by the mixologist, Summers Chemical, Julian, that dude in the chair, Shane Husky, that stoner down there who's definitely a high flyer, El Stoner. Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, AEW Recap Show. And tonight, boys, we got a new champ.
New champ?
We do have a new champ.
I think this is one of the best dynamites they've had in quite some time.
Yeah.
You know, Stoner, I can't place your voice.
You sound familiar.
I used to run a orphanage in Tijuana. So if
you hang out with El Generico?
Yeah, so we're actually really good friends.
And Ezekiel,
are you possibly friends with Kofi Wheatston?
I'm always high. I don't know.
All right.
So yeah, let's get to this. Let's get to this shindig of a show because it was actually pretty freaking good.
So the show starts off with
Wait a minute, where's Drew at? Where's Drew?
You know what?
With Bray
Wyatt. So Bianca Belair time.
Yeah,
he is. He is. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Dirty Heel podcast now also. Dirty Heels.
Dirty Heels. We love the Dirty Heels.
No, so this show was actually pretty good, man. I mean, like, there was a lot of things that happened on this show that I liked, and they set up for next week. Very, very good. Julian, you got the card? You got the rundown?
I got the rundown. I got the lowdown.
He always
you got
got the
the
rundown. That's
lowdown.
his job.
Man.
I
Go
feel
around. I got the lowdown.
I feel like AEW built up a lot of momentum with the pay-per-view on
Yes.
Sunday because there was a really good pay-per-view,
It was.
which the build-up to the pay-per-view was god-awful.
Yeah.
I think we can all admit.
Yeah, it was a little bit lackluster. I mean, the build of the pay-per-view. I mean, Bad Blood and I had a conversation about it early on, and we were like, "Who's even on the card?"
Right.
However, I will say that the pay-per-view did not disappoint, and
No.
not just the main event. The main event wasn't like the saving grace of it at all. All the other matches really did. They showed up and showed out. I enjoyed the tag team match for the AEW tag team titles. I enjoyed, of course, Wardlow and Samoa Joe doing their thing.
That was good.
I mean, everybody came to play, and they put on a good show. Even the ladies in the match. That storyline is ridiculous, but the match was good.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. There were a lot of things that happened on this show that, like we said, that really paid homage to that fabulous pay-per-view. I mean, quite honestly, I mean, there's some. I can give a lot of ups to that, but I can give very few downs to the pay-per-view. It was that good.
Simon Miller, is that you?
Yeah, shout out to Simon Miller. Starting off with the very first match of the night. AEW shoots off with a banger. And I'm talking about, I said banger. We're talking about the
all Pacific, transatlantic, semi-Samoan, all Fijian.
We won't get to that. We'll get to that later on.
Straight championship.
I don't know what to call the belt anymore. I don't know what to call
the Men in Black title.
So before Tony Khan made his groundbreaking announcement, if you looked at the belt, when Bryce Remsburg held the belt up, it was already different.
It was different. Yeah.
Good, I didn't notice that.
I was like,
no, I know.
But
all I know is it's been in somebody's backpack all this time.
Jay Lethal and Orange Cassidy put on a great match. And, me and Julian, we talk about this a lot. The lethal combo or the lethal injection.
I love
when he flips on the ropes and then he does the handspring elbow or the handspring. Me and Julian both said that's almost as dumb as fucking the 5-knuckle shuffle.
I think
the John Cena move, or
it's almost as dumb as the people's elbow. It's almost as dumb as the 5-knuckle shuffle.
About 6 months ago, I think what I said to you was, "When's the last time he won with that move?"
Yep.
Hardly ever.
Tonight was no different because he fucking got
I mean, that was a long time ago.
He fell on the card.
When is he gonna stop doing that shit?
I'll tell you what, I feel like they should have pulled the trigger and put the title on Jay Lethal tonight.
I think they need to put the title. They need to change champions.
I mean, Jeff Jarrett will win it next week, but
oh Jesus Christ!
Wait,
you sound like that center guy over
there. Jarrett wins next week.
Are you a fan of Jeff Jarrett as well?
I enjoy a little bit of the Jarrett.
Little bit of the Jarrett.
He has a good stroke.
I think that Jay Lethal can go and get whichever ROH title he wants. He doesn't need an AEW title.
I mean,
he doesn't need an AEW title, but I will tell you this: after Lethal buckled on his shoulder, and he buckled pretty bad.
He did.
Orange Cassidy hits the orange punch, knocks him out 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy retains the All Atlantic AEW All Atlantic Championship, and from what Tony Khan's big old groundbreaking announcement, it is no longer the All Atlantic Championship.
It's
is
the
now
international
championship.
No, at least called it that since day one. We've been calling it that
we've been calling it that since day one. Yep.
At least he
didn't that's an international title.
At least he didn't spend a week hyping up a big announcement and that being
It's the NATO title.
It's the NATO title.
It's the NATO championship.
I've been calling that championship the international champion since freaking day one.
Yeah. I even said Shane makes a lot more sense because an All Atlantic title.
It makes no sense. They fucked it up.
That's dumb. Like not I don't know. But
that automatically excludes all Africans.
Wow.
That's
what's Omos gonna do, man.
Oh shit! Does that mean they're gonna go to WWE?
Commander of the Seas, Apollo Creed. Apollo.
Oh, Creed.
The mud.
Apollo Crews. My bad.
Wow.
Creed 4.
Did you get into my
International
stash,
Championship.
Julian?
Wait,
I got my old stash right here.
Yeah, you got some kind of stash. But honestly, man, I want to go back to what we used to do back in the day. Let's rate these. Let's rate the match on a scale of 1 to 10.
I enjoyed it.
1 to 10?
Yeah, Shane, 1 to 10.
8.5. I really enjoyed it.
Wow, that's pretty
I
fucking
really
high.
enjoyed it.
Okay. El Stone Era.
I would give it a solid 7.
Really?
It would have been a 9, but they kicked Jeff Jarrett from ringside.
Oh my Jesus! And you, mixologist.
I would give it a solid 6.
Wow.
You know what? A 6.5.
I'm gonna agree with you. 6.5.
Okay. That extra half means a lot.
That's what she said. I will give
Tokyo Dome.
that was a 10-star match in the Compton Swap Meet, but it was a 6.5 star
With a free pair of socks.
with the torta.
Hey,
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a 6.5.
The
I
fact
agree
that
with Julian.
the match started off with Aubrey Edwards running out kind of ruined
her
it. That
mental-
took it
Okay,
down.
damn it.
That
Now
took
it's
it
a
down.
5.5. I totally forgot about her. Now it's a 5.5. You just ruined it for those guys.
Yeah, thank you. God damn it.
Man.
That's what happens when Jarrett gets kicked out.
My favorite thing happened afterwards. Jeff Jarrett stroked an orange, which has never been done.
Mont, can you please put the
So, Shane,
seen
you're
Jeff,
saying that you'd like to see Jeff Jarrett stroking Orange Cassidy?
Yes, I want to see him stroke Orange Cassidy some more.
I've seen Jeff stroke a lot of things back in his drinking
He stroked
days,
a Max
but,
Caster and Anthony Bowens. Like, come on.
he stroked both of them together though.
Yeah, together.
it is-
Yeah,
Some
he-
guys
both
have all
hands
the
stroked
luck.
both of them. Anyway,
Man,
Are
I'm
you
jealous.
saying Jeff Jarrett was skiing?
hey, it's 8:09. Okay, goddamn.
Hey,
But
it
that's
is
the finisher name.
it's 11:09 where I'm at. So
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's God. Anyway, Julian. can we go
Anyway,
to the
after the match, Jeff Jarrett comes out, busts a guitar over Orange Cassidy's knee, setting up for the match for next week. And then not outcomes, but they go backstage, and you got Renee Paquette talking to Powerhouse Hobbs. And she's just looking at this glistening chocolate giant.
I like
Ah,
how he was
top
like-
yeah.
room.
I like how he was like, "Hey,
She
Nene."
just-
she's turning in the
Getting all my
BBC for
boxes.
the.
Hey,
And,
hey.
for
Remember
those
when
of you
she?
who haven't heard yet, over the weekend, allegedly, Nyla Rose or somebody else broke into Wardlow's rental car and stole his gear and his
And
belt.
Bell. Poor guy.
Okay, first,
You know,
Chris Jericho's
allegedly.
belt gets stolen from a car.
That was like 2019.
Now the TNT title is stolen from a car, a renter car.
Not stealing
Just like
belts.
Jared's belt was stolen from a renter car. You can find
Yeah.
that shit at
Look,
So
fucking.
Shane, I know you've been on eBay. So what you found?
Yeah, that
I
shit's
didn't
gonna be on
buy-
fucking
no, I have not been on
eBay.com
eBay.
/stolen AEW.
First of
belt.
all, I do not trust eBay worth a crap.
You get that combo bargain. TNT Championship with a pair of Wardlow's boots.
CCOs.
I found a TNT title from India. I don't know if
Or
it's the same one or
Wardlow's
not.
drawers.
from
TNT
India.
from India. Yeah.
Shit from India. I'm sure
It was
it's
a
not the whole
Pakistani
thing.
belt, wasn't it? It was a Pakistani belt.
Uh-oh.
Who
Pakistani
was
got a
selling
shitty
it?
belt.
G. Kali.
Yeah, I
It
think
was sold by O. Masi.
Oh, that
No
was
kidding.
it was sold by Tiger Ali Singh, but I think Shane thought it was Muhammad Hassan.
Oh,
I think it was Tiger Conway Jr.
Conway.
Yeah, it's so easy to get those two confused.
But I think Sonny Ono was brokering the deal.
I
No,
fucking
Sonny
hate you for
Ono.
that one.
I
We
did
should
not
get
put
Sonny
that
Ono to
up.
come on the show and do trivia with us, bro. That'd be fun.
We
That'd be
should.
great.
We should.
That would
was
be
fun.
awesome.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna message him the next time we're talking about doing trivia.
And
He-
Ricardo
Let me
Rodriguez.
tell you.
He was
Let
such a
me
great
tell
interview.
you.
I love having that guy on the show.
Sonny's great, man.
Let
Hey,
me
we
tell you a
have-
funny Sonny Ono story. Because, I mean, I think we can all admit, and I think Sonny would admit himself, he's as carny as they come.
Pretty much.
So,
You must know
La-
the real Sonny like I do.
yeah. So last year at WrestleCon, or in Dallas last year, I had someone there, and Sonny was coming over. And he's like, "Take a picture of me with him and send it to me." I'm like, I was like, "Sonny, let me get a picture with you." He's like, Well, my handler, I don't know if my handler will let me. I'm like, Sonny, you paid for your own table. You don't have a handler. Shut up. He's like, yeah, just go. So, yeah.
Hey, I told Sonny I was going to retire.
But yeah, Sonny
right?
tried to work me. I'm like, Sonny, come on now. Sonny, I know you paid for yourself.
I told Sonny
We
I was
need
retiring from
Ricardo
wrestling.
Rodriguez to join us. For the
I told Sonny I'm retiring from wrestling. He goes, oh, okay, man. When you retiring? I said, so-and-so day. He was like, oh, so if I got you booked in Japan on this day, would you still retire? I was like, Sonny, yeah, I'm still going to retire. What if I got you booked in Japan? Double your rate. I'm still going to retire. What if I got you booked in Japan? I'll double your rate. I'll get you a geisha girl. I was like, Sonny, come on.
come the hell on.
God damn it, I'm in.
He was like, are you
And then Sonny said, what if I had your likeness put into that game? Raid Shadow Legends!
Raid Shadow Legends!
I would just ask for a flaming glove that I can fist Ronda Rousey. Wait,
yeah, you can
Wow.
flaming fist Ronda
Whoa,
Rousey.
whoa,
that didn't come out.
whoa.
This
It's only
Rousey.
8:13, man.
That
Jeez.
didn't come
Man.
out right.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's go to the next match.
I thought it was a
blushing,
double
TJ
fist.
blushing right now. You guys, goddamn
You
it.
double fisted?
Yeah, whoa.
Puppet shows.
She's
Come
been a
on,
black
let's
man
talk about
blush.
Shane. This ain't Punch and Judy going on right here. So, your man, neighborhood famous Ricky Starks, fresh off of a win off of Chris Jericho, and Revolution is in the ring.
You said neighborhood.
Neighborhood famous. And Ricky Starks is just running his mouth, talking about really nothing in particular. When what happens?
Bullet
Club.
Club.
Yo.
I know, Jay White.
Okay, so everybody got excited. I thought it was Jay White, and I was like,
Psych.
no, Jay White's not the leader of the Bullet Club. The leader of the Bullet Club is
David
David Finlay.
It's Finlay, and who's Finlay's tag team partner? But Rock Hard.
Rock Hard. Juice Robinson. Rock.
I just laughed every time
Yeah.
when he came up with that gimmick.
Who in the heck? Okay.
He came up with
Really?
that
It was
gimmick.
me, probably.
Really?
When he was doing a promo after a New Japan show, he was literally on the floor, and he was like, "I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
I'm Rock
I'm
Hard,
so
man.
fucking tired of this shit. You know, this shit makes me rock hard." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Please, God." He's like, "I'm now rock hard." I was like, and he kept saying it like that. I was like, "Dude, why are you saying you're rock hard?"
I
I'm
can't
rock
wait.
I'm
hard.
Rock Hard.
Juice Robinson. I'm like,
Juice.
is that
I
like
can't
some
wait.
Vince
I can't
McMahon
wait
shit?
till Jeff Jarrett strokes Rock Hard.
What-
Yes. Please make it happen.
Wow.
Middle of the ring. And you know what I'll be doing when that happens? I will be playing Raid Shadow Legends and Fire Fist and Ronda Rousey.
I wouldn't have seen Rock Hard
Jesus
get
Christ.
stroked.
I think if you use that flaming power fist to take care of that rock hard Juice Robinson.
I can't breathe.
You still got that bag of dildos?
So
It's
since he's
too
rock
early
hard-
for this. It's too early.
It is
It's
almost
too
midnight
early.
where I'm at.
It's too. Look, no.
Hey,
It's
so
too
since
early.
he's rock hard, if you win a match, does that mean you juiced him?
The juices are flowing
Oh my
from
God.
Rock Hard.
He got the juice out.
You're right. It is way too early for this rock hard
He
conversation.
needs to change his.
I
finishing
just
at
hope, I
the
just
end.
His
hope
juice
his
are
debut wasn't
leaking.
premature.
His
The
juices
juices were
are
leaking.
I just hope it wasn't a premature debut.
So,
God.
Man.
so rock hard Juice Robinson attacks neighborhood
Rock
famous
Hard.
Ricky Starks.
Juice
So,
Robinson, Jeff Jarrett.
You got some rock hard violence in the neighborhood,
Oh, hell yeah.
and
We got Rock Hard on Ricky.
he
Oh,
gave the
Rock
headlock,
Hard.
gave him the headlock driver. So, Ricky Starks is laying face down, ass up, ready to take the juice. He took the juice the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
He took the juice.
He
The hard
hard way.
way.
And you know what?
Rock.
Now that I think about it, Juice Robinson wasn't even wearing a glove.
He was not. He went into
No
the raw.
love, no love.
Somebody put the
It
glove
was
on.
like a bare knuckle fist fight,
Oh, man. Hell yeah.
and Ricky Starks just took it
It's
like a
no
man.
name. We're not family friendly.
Bruce Roberts just out here raw dogging people in the AEW ring.
Oh hell yeah, Raw Dog and
Yeah.
Juice Rock hard.
He didn't need Ronda Rousey's glove. He had his own.
Oh, he
Brings
had
new
the
me-
fucking Britt Baker,
Told-
Britt Baker glove.
brings new
he
meaning to
gave-
tough
he gave
guys
Juice
out.
the big left hand. Then he said, "Feel the rage, Shadow Legend."
I know because
And he gave him the headlock driver. And left him face down, ass up. Get it.
Top guys out.
Straight to the Waffle House, baby.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, I'm rock
Look,
hard
man.
for this.
Look,
Where you
but
can get it
seriously,
slathered.
the Bullet Club is taking over everywhere. Okay, New
No,
Japan,
not really. No.
Cody Rhodes, and fucking the OC reformed the Bullet Club in WWE.
No mas.
Now here in NWA, you got the Bullet Club at fucking Impact Wrestling.
Eh,
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
They're just putting butter
That's
and
the
jelly
one.
all
That's
over
the one
pancake.
promotion that's the one group that's taking over everywhere.
all I'm gonna
Um,
say that is gonna be rock hard solid right now.
Man,
Someone asked what kind of Waffle House. Would it
The
be
Rock
blue-
is
It'd be the
Rock
blue
Hard
Waffle
Waffle
House, wouldn't it?
no, not the blue waffle.
The Waffle House that gives free butter.
Jesus Christ.
butter and
Okay. Anyway, so Ricky Starks again. Blue or no.
Yeah,
oh my god!
so Ricky Starks gets
Sorry,
played
not
by the headlock driver. And he's laying there, head down, ass up. And then Wardlow comes out. This has nothing to do with Ricky Starks, by the way. Wardlow comes out, and he looks like he was in the AEW Salvation Army basket.
That tank
Because
top he
somebody
had
just
on.
stole
Yeah.
all his shit out of his car. They took his gear, they took his belt, took his overnight bag.
Oh,
got
what
no
did you walk
Bluetooth,
into? You
ain't
walked
got
into a
nothing.
great night tonight.
Hey,
Well, he's just running on empty tonight.
that tank
And,
top he had on made it look like he was coming out.
Oh yeah, he was.
So
That
you know,
rock
you
hard.
guys, who
7-star
are like kids in the
FTR,
80s,
baby.
kids of the 90s, and you see
Ricky
them
Rock.
kids in your class who are wearing like Metallica and AC/DC shirts. It's not because they were
Ricky
fans of
Rock.
heavy metal. It's because they were poor and they were getting their shit from the Salvation Army. So anyway, here we have Wardlow in the FTR shirt, and it's like the FTR shirt from like 3 or 4 iterations ago.
Yep.
And he says he wants to go backstage. Anything goes.
Was Juice Robinson there rock hard?
And
He wants to go backstage on Powerhouse Hobbs.
he just turned to page 69 of the Book of Hobbs and said, "Let's go."
Let's
He wants
go.
he wants to turn Powerhouse Hobbs into Power Bottom Hobbs.
Oh hell yeah! That's a show I'll watch any day of the week.
Anyway,
Okay, that's it. I'm out of here.
goodbye.
That made everyone leave.
Oh my God.
This is what happens when
Anyway,
you.
this is
Who am I
what
working with?
So
This
Julian.
is what happens when you make me a bottom with Shane down here.
Oh, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
man, it gets very lonely.
So Julian, after we get that heinous act, we finally get an interview with Ruby Soho. And I just gotta say this, man. Renee Paquette
Has
I
a lot
love
of
her.
patience.
because she took a lot of shit tonight.
Yeah.
She
Renee
took a
Paquette
lot of
is a
shit
very
tonight.
good person. Dude, like I said in the group chat, Ruby Soho looks like that cousin that shows up late to Thanksgiving, fixes 2 plates, didn't bring shit, and leaves early.
And then she got mad
Talking
because she
about,
was like, "Why this
Can
shit
you
ain't
spare
warm?"
a couple bucks? I ain't got a job. But yet shows up every year with a new tattoo.
Bro,
Like, what the fuck's that about?
I
Yeah,
know
what the
people
fuck's that
like
about?
that. I know people like that. Oh man, look,
I am that cousin.
damn. Damn. So look. So you guys are assholes. So her promo, and I have to agree with Taz. When she came in, and she came into little fanfare, the crowd kind of turned on her a little bit, right? And I've been saying this for the longest. Then she beats Chris Statlander, and the fans shit on her. Then,
Yep.
right? She faces Britt Baker.
So
The
we got that
fans
on.
shit on her again.
I was still behind her, but you
So
guys are shitting on her.
Everything
You
that she was
guys.
saying, was, I mean, and me and Julian talk about this all the time. You know why people don't like the bad guys? Because they fucking tell the truth.
Oh, now you like her because she's a heel.
I mean,
God.
out of the three in that
I don't like
group
her still,
between Paige, Tony Storm, and Ruby, Ruby had the only one that had a reason to turn heel.
No, they all did. They all did. When Tony Storm was the AEW Women's Champion. The fans weren't behind her, even though she was feuding with like bad guys.
Correct.
And she came in, and what was she? An interim champion.
Yeah.
She was just a standby champion. She's the backup. She's like the side piece. It's like, when you're dating a hot girl, and the hot girl is like, oh yeah, I love you on Monday and Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm unavailable because she's with her real dude. You're the side dude.
To me all the time.
I'm sorry I had to bring it up.
I'm sorry.
I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry. I was
You're
talking.
You need a hug?
Oh wow.
You need a hug? One more hug? Okay, come
But the point I'm making is she was right. And then when Saraya came back, let's be honest, man. Saraya's come back and had 3 shitty ass matches. And you can call it ring rust. You can't keep calling it ring rust.
No, you can't.
I mean, as a wrestler, I've had ring rust. It shook that shit off 2 matches in.
Correct. This
is like her 3rd, 4th, 5th match, whatever, and she's still having shitty matches. You can't blame the people you're working with. You're on Botchamania all day,
I think Saraya is too scared to be back in the ring.
Yeah,
which I totally get. I mean, I understand. If I had the injury she had, I would be very cautious. If I had the injury she had,
I wouldn't be fucking working matches. That's for
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
She's scared to try anything risky.
I think she don't want to let the limelight go, but at the same time, she cannot go anymore. She needs to be a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
she was the mouthpiece when she was with Xavier Woods and that other dude.
Oh my God.
She could be a mouthpiece for Rock Hard.
Juice Robinson.
Oh, she could be with Jeff Jarrett. He can stroke people, and she can be the mouthpiece.
Or go to Karen Jarrett, Jump Rope Academy.
You guys are all horrible.
Yes, we are. We're all horrible.
With Karen Jarrett. Oh shit, my bad.
Hey, she is a classy lady.
Best angle he's ever been.
Angle. Kurt Angle.
So yeah, Ruby Soho, she won the match. No rating.
That one is trying so hard.
Ruby Soho. I love her song. That's the only thing I ever liked about her.
Really?
Yeah.
I will
play Uncle Cracker's X Factor theme.
Here we go again. You're race this shit.
I play
Ruby Soho song.
I got
everything I wanted, and
I still bump that song in my car. That X Factor song. I will play that on the top volume level.
Man.
Well, I will say this: Sky Blue put on a fucking good match.
She did.
Yeah.
She put on a hard fucking fought match. That girl deserves some.
Why did she have to be so blue?
I mean, because she's always in the sky, bro.
She's just in blue.
Blue waffle.
Blue waffle. Oh, waffle house. Okay. Now I get it. Okay.
Hey, so that Renee Paquette, Renee's like working double time here.
What are you doing?
She came out here with Hangman Page with his black eye.
Okay, you know what? I gotta say this.
With a black guy.
If I was Renee, I would be like, yo, somebody else got interviews this motherfucker.
Right.
Because every week you running down my man. Every week. Tell me how you beat his ass. How you
apologize.
Then you apologize.
Yeah.
And you're like, he was like, I apologize.
I'm sorry
for what you had to see. What?
Cool now?
God damn, dude.
Renee should have said, so after the ass whooping my man put on you, how you feeling?
Yeah, because you fucking barely survived. You barely fucking survived.
Barely.
But it was a sick match. I love.
Oh yeah, it delivered all the blood.
It was
wanted.
And we thought, wow, what's going to top that
exploded, but that's still,
Yeah,
it told a good story. It wasn't just violence for the sake of violence.
I think it went more like 30 minutes. It looks like.
Okay, so let's just call it what it is. That should have been over and done with. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, one thing AEW does a lot is they will continue a storyline that should be done.
Yes, to drag it out.
And let's just be honest here. They've been trying to get the Dark Order over since 2019, and it's never worked.
No,
I like
correct.
I think it will be a lot better.
The Dark Order is over. The only problem is you keep putting them in matches with guys that want to squash them. Like Reynolds and Silver, along with Uno, have the longest fucking. They've beaten so many people. Like they have like the best trios record in AEW, but you don't give them a shot. No, they should have been, in my opinion, if I were booking AEW, they would have been the first trios champions.
Honestly, out of the three of them, the only one that I am ever interested in is Silver, because he has the charisma. He can go in the ring. Just Evil Uno to me. I mean, it looked like an episode of Baywatch tonight when he was running to the ring.
He had a great match with Moxley.
I thought he was going to knock himself out with his own titty when he was running.
Hey, speaking of baby faces, like wasting time in the back and taking a long time to get to the ring, when Orange Cassidy was getting his ass whooped, it took a long time for the best friends to get to the ring. I don't care if he showed with a pipe, a tank, a 357 Magnum, or whatever. If you show up late and my ass is already whooped, you're not doing shit. You're not helping me. You're not helping me.
I feel like they've been planting the seeds for a little while of a breakup with the best friends in Orange Cassidy.
Oh yeah,
that's as bad as fucking Jeff Hardy. Just kind of dancing down the ring.
Well, in his defense, he was drunk.
Just flat out say that's why
he just got done being Sonny's designated driver.
Wow. At least he's not driving for an Uso.
Damn.
They drive themselves. They're Samoan.
They drive themselves.
They know if they get in a car accident, they can hurt their head. They'll be fine.
He did it for The Rock.
He did it for The Rock.
That's why Rikishi hit Stone Cold. It wasn't for The Rock. It's because he was drunk.
So Tony Schiavone welcomes FTR to the ring. FTR got a huge pop tonight.
Imagine when Punk comes back.
Huge pop. Yeah, dude, I don't care about that. When Punk finally comes back, he's going to get a huge pop. You know what? More than likely, they would bring Punk back in Chicago just to guarantee he gets this pop.
So I mentioned earlier I had a theory on the Punk situation. And with that new All Access show debuting at the end of the month, I bet, because they said they've been taping it for the last year, I bet we get footage of the fight after the media scrum. I'm really starting to think.
I hope it's better than the backstage access we had during Roads to the
Top.
Rose to the Top, yeah.
Oh, you talking about that media star fight with the extra show that's going to be happening? I see where you're going there. Yeah.
Well, I think that we're going to see footage of the fight between Punk and the Young Bucks on this new All Access show. Because they said they've been taping it for a year now. I'm really starting to think this whole thing has been a work from day one. And if it was...
Yeah, if it was, I mean, a lot of people will feel worked. But it's wrestling.
Yeah, everything's a work until it isn't.
Yeah, when it makes it on the TV or it makes it in the mainstream media, it's a work.
Right. But I think during All Access we're going to get some, or at least the aftermath. I believe the CM Punk situation will be touched on that All Access show.
Hopefully.
So I mean, after this interview, it looks like FTR is going after the AEW Tag Team Championship. So it's nice to see those guys back on TV and in an actual pursuit of titles, which is
they're going to carry the division.
Yeah,
absolutely.
They're carrying the shit out of it.
Speaking of carrying the division, Renee Paquette is then out with who? Jade Cargill, 53-0 herself.
Who doesn't want to
You know what? I have forgotten all about Jade Cargill because she has. When's the last time she's wrestled?
4 weeks? No, a couple weeks ago.
I was just seeing a bunch of naked pictures of her on Twitter.
Well, I don't say.
Oh, man.
Are you sure those just weren't Photoshop China pictures?
Wow.
Hey, either or.
Damn.
Me and a bottle of Nivea, we're good to go.
Some Blue Chew and some Jergens, and I'm good.
She is the Blue Chew. Believe you me. So yeah, so they're going to be in Canada next week.
I'm excited for it.
She says, "Send us some of your whack ass Canadians." So I can only imagine who she's going to wrestle next week.
Bad
Who
blood.
could it be? Who's a Canadian in the female division, or even a free agent?
I don't know, and that's what I was trying to think of.
I was because I was thinking Canadians like, okay, it ain't Trish Stratus.
It's not Chris Statlander.
It's not Natty Neidhart. Like,
No.
what other Canadian females are there?
Is it Natty's sister?
I hope it's Lufisto. I hope Lufisto fucking makes her
Canadian?
debut at AEW. She deserves it.
Is she Canadian?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be Ronda Rousey in the Flaming Fist.
Do you mean that means that the next time we play Raid Shadow Legends, we could actually face off against Jade Cargill?
Maybe.
It's more like this.
She's already in the Street Fighter game. They call her Blanco.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So on to the trios match.
Yeah. Let's see this match. I don't want to talk about this match.
It's AR Fox and Top Flight against the Jericho Appreciation Society.
I'll talk about what happened at the end of it.
The aftermath that happened in that match.
Everyone just turn off cameras and microphones.
Yeah, what's going on? Huh?
Well, the dog is barking over there. Anyway, I appreciate AR Fox and Top Flight together as a trios team. I appreciate them. They have great chemistry together. I'm sick of the Jericho Appreciation Society.
I will say this is my second favorite trios I've seen AR Fox in.
Yeah.
And my first favorite with him having clothes on.
Wow. Wow.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there too.
I see what you did there.
Anyway, this match is actually pretty good. I did say this, and I will stand by it. Top Flight will be AEW World Tag Team Champions before this year is over.
If Tony Khan was smart.
I stand by that. Tony Khan's not smart, but
it's
I stand by it.
But it really depends on can they stay healthy.
Yeah, I agree with
that.
What's his name has been very injury prone. Not Dante, but his
Darius, he's been doing good. So knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. He's been doing good.
I may be a dummy, but I'm no fool. Say nope to dope and nope to drugs.
Whoa.
So trios match, Julian, break it down.
Trios match. AR Fox, Top Flight versus Jericho Appreciation Society. We get the usual shit. I mean, AR Fox and Top Flight are top notch.
They are.
They do great in-ring work, and they should be in pursuit of the trios.
They should.
Championship, if you ask me.
They should be involved of the match next week and everything.
But they keep on hitting these speed bumps like this. And like I get it, like once this match was over, and again, Aubrey Edwards was the ref.
Oh God.
This was more of an angle to push the Jericho Appreciation Society versus the Elite and versus the not the Dark Order, House of Black, than it was really to be a match, if you will. Can you understand what I'm saying, Shane?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're definitely pushing the trios division, but once again, the Young Bucks are the Elite. Young Bucks and Kenny Omega just got finished losing the titles, and they're back in title contention automatically. Like again, So it's like they're almost invoking a rematch clause. And then out comes the House of Black, and of course, there's the Jericho Appreciation Society. And so next week we've got a 3-on-3 because Don Callis came out, So now we got a triple threat match for the 3-0. So it's a 9-man tag team match, essentially.
There's going to be a lot of men slapping meat.
So, I mean, in the scientific world, this is what is known as a clusterfuck.
In the wrestling world, it's going to be a clusterfuck.
You're muted there, El Hijo del Weedy.
I am. I think the trio, a 3-way trios match, it's going to be a mess.
It's too many people. There's a lot of directing traffic, and
yes,
I'm guessing something surprising is supposed to come out of this, but we'll have to wait and see.
And my big thing is Jericho is not going to be able to keep up with everyone else in that match.
No, he's not.
Not the Jericho that is around now.
Yeah.
10 years ago, yeah. The Jericho today, no.
I'm kind of wondering if this isn't a setup for Don Callis to turn heel on the Elite.
Could be.
It's about fucking time if he does.
Yeah.
So a lot of hocus pocus. Lights turning off, turning back on. There's House of Black. Lights turn off again, turn back on. House of Black is in the ring. Blah, 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 blah. And then House of Black disappears. So
how is there not a single black person in the House of Black?
I was just going to say that.
It's like, shouldn't there be the House of Caucasians?
His last name is Black.
Wow.
God damn, you racist ass.
False
Damn.
advertising. If I walk into a House of Black and there's 3 white guys sitting there, I'm going to be pretty pissed.
Man, let me tell you something. If somebody called me up and was like, hey, I want you to meet my friend called Malachi Black, and there was a white dude when I got there, I'd be slightly disappointed.
I'm called the NAACP, damn it.
That'd be like if his name was Jamal Jenkins and he was Mexican. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Jamal Jenkins.
Well,
I'm gonna call
Old Man Jenkins.
I'm gonna call Stokey Hathaway and his Black Panther's outfit and get this.
Oh shit, we don't want Stokely getting involved.
No,
fucking Stokely on Twitter, I'll tell you that.
no,
Hey.
You don't want to smoke.
I mean, shit, nobody wants to smoke.
No.
Stokely is I'm just glad he's getting a chance to do what he could do best on mainstream TV.
The whole thing started with him. His whole wrestling career started with him just doing a college dissertation.
Yeah. Which was hilarious.
This was all a college fucking assignment for him, and all of a sudden he's got like a career. I think that, professionally speaking, this is going to be a clusterfuck. The House of Black and the Elite will be able to keep up. This guy, Daniel Garcia, I don't know why he does that, but Daniel Garcia will be able to keep up. Sammy Guevara will be able to keep up, but his ego will get in the way, and he don't want to play ball with nobody. He don't want to do his shit in.
Jake Hager
Jericho
needs to be the replacement of Jericho in order.
Jericho is not going to be able to keep up with all of that.
No.
But Jericho and Kenny directing traffic, maybe. Because in a match like this, you need somebody to direct traffic.
But guess what we get next week?
What?
We get Jeff Jarrett, Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, baby.
AEW newly renamed International Title, brought to you by Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Fury of the Gods.
And that means JEFFJARRETT.
On an LOSE.
You shut your whore mouth.
Oh man.
I'm not talking to you for 20 seconds. Right?
Damn. So while we're talking about that, while we wait 20 seconds,
we get Jon Moxley and Claudio versus the Dark Order.
Oh no, let's take a commercial break before we get to that, because there's a lot back there.
There's a lot to talk about. With
Yeah,
that,
there's
man.
a lot.
Right
It's Bad Blood's favorite.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane!
you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your hair cut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed tag team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back. What the hell?
Right here.
I had to find a new mask. I had to find one I could breathe out of and I can
That's
see
a
out
hell of
of.
a mask.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a man of a
Sounds like
thousand masks.
Excalibur's
I'm
mask.
taking
I was like, a Sasuke here? Like, what the fuck?
this my
That El
Beautiful
Gato del
mustache.
Pescado?
this is my Vince McMahon mask with the mustache.
Wow.
This is Vince had a Hitler mustache. I will
Hola.
Got some DNA up with
This
them,
is Vince
them
speaking
hairs?
Spanish. Can we get some Vince speaking Spanish now, please?
I will. There will be ride tickets passed out later.
I see what you did there.
You can kiss my stash.
Uh,
NDA needed.
Kiss my
I
stack
need-
match.
You said you got an NDA for your DNA.
NDA.
Anyway, this match. Man.
So they're pulling the trigger on making the BCC heels.
I'm
Y'all did
sorry. Okay, you know what? You're the second person to say this.
it is
That,
heel.
oh no, the BCC have turned heel. They've been
Big
heel.
heels.
Anybody
whole
who's come out to
goddamn
beat the
time.
Shit out of people.
Here's-
It's heels.
But here's
Road
the
Warriors,
thing.
they was heels. I mean, you like seeing people get the tar beat out of them, but you're heels.
You're
The
a
guys like
heel.
stop when the ref says, "Okay, ding, ding, ding." But when you just
They're
see
heels
people beat the
now.
shit out of
Both
people,
like
you're a
heels.
heel.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. Okay, Brian
Brian
Danielson
Danielson.
stomps the shit out of people. I'm gonna kick your fucking head in.
That's
It's
what you know.
called, the
Stomps.
move is called cow mutilation.
Yes. Okay, stomps the
There's
shit
nothing
out of you,
babyface
right?
about that.
Yeah.
He is a
Then we got-
vegan.
Then we got. That's heel enough. Then we got fucking.
I see what you
We got
said.
John
Yeah.
Moxley, whose debut match, he beat the piss out of a guy who's already beaten. Remember when he showed up at AEW and he fucking
Yep.
powerbombed someone on top of a poker chip and like just crazy shit, right?
Who was it he
This is
attacked
all
when he
bad.
first came?
It was Kenny Omega. This is all bad guy shit. Okay,
And then they beat the tar out of Wheeler Yuta
beat his
just to
ass.
join. This is some Bloods and Crips shit.
Yo,
Blood
yo,
in, blood
y'all
out.
might not know about gang shit, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit about gang shit. You gotta get jumped into a gang.
Yeah.
They did.
Blood
Dude,
in,
they
blood
jumped.
out.
The only
They
person
jumped him in.
The only person who didn't get jumped in, motherfucking Claudio.
That's true.
They know I fucking with the Swiss Superman. That's why.
True.
Fuck around. You find out.
You got the pepperoni dips, you know.
What?
Anyway,
You got the pepperoni nipples. Now see the nipples?
So
You like
these.
pepperoni.
Stop it. So these guys have been beating people up mercifully.
Been beating them.
Just beating the shit out of people.
No,
You name one person that look. They wrestled the Dark Order a couple weeks ago.
Beat the piss out of them.
Beat the piss out of them.
That makes some faces, in my opinion.
Right?
I
So
love that.
when the Dark Order comes back and start beating the piss out of them, everybody's like, "Ooh, the Blackpool Combat Club is turning heel." No,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
they are.
They've been healed. They like the Usos. They was heels day one. Okay,
Day one.
Day one.
They, even though they have always beat people up, which is kind of the thing to do in wrestling.
Like Claudio years ago.
Tonight, the fact that they kept going after the match was over, that usually wasn't something they would do.
No,
Moxley had been doing that shit for months.
Well, Moxley, but let's talk about just the BCC since they've been a group.
Moxley's been doing that shit. Wheeler Yuta's been doing that shit.
They've always respected their
The only
own.
person who hasn't been going savage like that is Claudio.
Yeah, but
So
when
as long as
Regal
that's been
first
savage.
established the BCC, it was about
respecting your
respect
opponent.
for wrestling.
Yeah. They've been
Now
doing
that Regal's gone, they've turned away from that to where they're just like, screw it, we're
Okay. BCC
doing what we want.
is for the Bloodpool Combat Club, which means they like to fight.
Yeah.
They like to beat people up. If you fuck with us, we're gonna beat you down.
That's the point.
Moxley will bleed for no fucking reason.
Yeah, the wind
Wheeler
blew.
Yuta bled like a stuck fucking pig.
The fact that you said that,
sure they do.
Shout out to my boy Simon Miller from Ups and Downs, because Simon Miller at
Yeah,
Blood
but I
Culture
called it
Wrestling has this fucking blood-o-meter that every time during a match, the meter would go up. And I was watching his show today, and he said, "Oh wait, but there's more."
There's more.
When my starting goes, and there's one, there's three, and there's four. 2 minutes in the fucking match, dude.
Look, this past pay-per-view, there was blood in what, like 4 or 5 matches?
Yeah, there was a lot of blood.
Moxley bled.
Fucking John Moxley out of his boot pulled a fork and stabbed Adam Page in the fucking forehead.
Abdul the fucking butcher.
And New Jack would have been like, "Oh, okay, I see you."
New Jack was like, "I see you, bro."
Everybody
You know
else
what's
would have been like,
crazy?
"Oh my God, New Jack, what are you doing? That's horrible." He's like, "Hey, another day at the office."
People were
John
going
Moxley does it,
crazy.
it's kind of like, "Oh, okay, cool."
People were going
I mean,
crazy
he
on
was-
Twitter, like, "Oh, he used a fork in the match. That's just AEW." Like, that is nothing new. Abdullah's been doing that since before he had hepatitis.
Yeah, and then you got
That's
motherfuckers just hate
disgusting.
watches AEW. You know.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna fuck. Hate watch it all you want. That's still ratings.
Right.
Yeah, it's no ratings. It's still
Hate
getting the
ratings
ratings.
are just as good as regular ratings.
And it's
I mean-
funny, it's very funny when he called the bingo halls when Dan Wilder in the fucking stadium.
If
that
you
night.
are going to tie barbed wire around yourself and do a coffin drop onto your opponent,
forks everywhere.
I mean, you get what you get.
Yeah.
Don't be like, "Oh my God, the barbed wire was cut into his flesh."
Oh my God, it's too much. I can't handle
Really?
it.
It comes with the job, you know.
Hell, Dax bled on Sunday, and I don't even know how the hell that happened.
Yeah. How did
Okay,
he
so
bled?
when they rushed the ring, and they did the big rig, dude's knee went up into Dak's eye. That's how he
Oh.
bleed.
Yeah.
I'll watch it on YouTube again just to make sure.
Oh my God, this match was so much for me. I couldn't watch it.
There was so this match with the Dark Order, so much stuff's going on. I like the Dark Order as a tag team. They're hitting tag team moves left and right. They're a polished tag team.
They're great.
Yeah.
They
For
are
me,
a great
I am
team.
solely against jobbing out legit tag teams to fucking 2 random ass dudes.
Yep.
I hate that.
But is the BCC 2 random ass dudes?
No.
One dude is the Ring of Honor World Champion. That's
Correct.
a singles title. The other dude's Ring of Honor Pure Champion, singles title. Moxley was AEW Champion, singles title. Where in there does it say tag team at all?
Correct.
But even when Kofi was WWE champion,
Right.
he was still part of a tag team.
Because he was originally part of a tag team. He wasn't just a random ass dude that got thrown together.
Claudio was not a random ass dude, though.
Let me go get my car, drive down into Beaverton, and find some random ass dude like, yo, you my tag team partner. I don't even fucking need to know your name. That's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Man,
Two random ass dudes, you throw them in a fucking match. No, they're a tag team. They're part of a clique. I get it. But 3 singles guys, let me tell you, the House of Black, 3 singles guys, right? No. The Kings of the Black Throne, they're a fucking tag team. These are Buddy Murphy in there. That's a trio. The Elite, the Bucks are a tag team. Kenny's a single guy. That's a trio. See what I'm saying? The Dark Order, you had Stu Grayson and Evil Uno. They were a tag team, Super Smash Bros. Yep. Then you have Reynolds and Silver, who are a legit tag team. They're a tag team, right? So you throw these tag team guys in there who are hitting tag team move after tag team move after tag team move. Perfect tandem shit. Then you got just 2 random ass dudes who are just partners because they like to beat people up.
And just beating the shit out of people.
I see what you're saying. I just don't agree with it.
And AEW was built on what? We're going to have the best tag team division in all of wrestling.
And they do.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Fuck no. The Guns are the tag team champions.
Who has a better tag division?
Whoa. Hold on. The Guns are tag team champions.
And they're a tag team.
I'm
not
perfectly
random.
okay with because they are a tag team.
They are a tag team.
They are a tag team.
And you know
heels,
what?
And you don't like seeing them as tag team champions because you feel like they don't deserve it, which is great because they're heels. That's what they're supposed to be. And you feel like they stole it from the Acclaimed, which is great because they're heels. That's the way you're supposed to feel. So that totally sets up FTR or anybody else who is a legit tag team to come back and take the titles. But does the Gun Club need to get elevated? Do they need a moment to shine? Absolutely.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And I think they got that Sunday.
Shine within the next 3 years.
No, I agree with everything you're saying.
I
agree with everything you're saying. My whole argument is based on this. Sinner and I come from an era where you too, Julian, the Rock Roll Express, the Fantastic, the Midnight Express, the Lightning Express. You know what I'm saying? The Briscoes, FTR, the Hart Foundation, Anderson and Blanchard, like tag teams.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So those tag teams never really were singles guys. I mean, Anderson and Blanchard were singles guys, but Ole and Iron were a tag team for a while. You know what I mean? So Blanchard, Iron Anderson, they were a tag team. The Horsemen were a unit. They had one guy for the United States title, one guy for the world title, 2 guys for the tag titles. That's a perfect fucking unit, right? So just to have the BCC, who are all singles guys, totally destroying legit tag teams, you're shitting on that legit tag team.
You're correct. And the problem here is that the BCC is missing a couple guys who should rep their tag team division of the BCC, if you will.
Like when they had Wheeler Yuta,
and that's it. I mean,
when they had Wheeler Yuta and fucking Claudio,
if you're talking about gang warfare, if you're talking about factions, I mean, the JAS, they've got their people. You've got AR Fox and Top Flight. They've got 3 people. I mean, you could easily break down your own group of folks into trios, tag team, individual titles, whatever it's going to be. Like maybe you don't want someone to be TBS or heavyweight champion, but you can occupy these other 2 titles. But at the same time, when it comes to the BCC, Claudio's Ring of Honor champion. Wheeler Yuta is Ring of Honor Pure champion. And John Moxley, up until recently, was AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yep, only 3-time AEW.
So,
champion.
I mean, you kind of need to give everybody like something to do. So maybe John Moxley wants to go after the international championship. I mean, he can do that. If he wants to go after MJF, he can do that. But the fact that these got, but consistently, over this entire period of time, these guys have been beating the piss out of each other and beating the piss out of other people. So they're not heels. They just beat the piss out of people because they're called the Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah.
It's like if you call yourself the Killer Elite Squad, what do? You
kill motherfuckers, right? You kill the elite by doing it.
You add Goldberg.
Oh no!
Wow,
a real killer.
Wow. But I mean, we're gonna go ahead and mute this guy for a minute. Anytime that name comes up on this podcast, you get muted for a whole fucking minute.
Give me the finger. You rightfully deserve. Fuck Goldberg.
All right. Well, goddamn you, Shane. Now you gotta get muted.
Mute his ass. But honestly, like, the Hangman John Moxley thing is overkill. This is what, 2 pay-per-views in a row now?
I mean, dude just told his wife, "Yo, I'm done."
But it's Moxley.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
And I did like how Hangman walked right past Moxley when he came out.
I
ain't even acknowledging you anymore.
No, you're done.
So
I did
like that. Are we gonna see Hangman go after the Ring of Honor Championship? Because Claudio fucking gave him the what?
He did.
Like Claudio attacked him. So I would like to see Hangman challenge for the Ring of Honor title.
Yes.
I think we're gonna see Evil Uno in a wet t-shirt competition. The way those things are flopping around tonight.
Yes.
So Claudio definitely needs some credible defenses for his Ring of Honor title.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to go ahead and beat the piss out of some people and show.
There's no Ring of Honor World Title match for Ring of Honor's LA debut.
Yeah, that's what they need to make happen.
Who in Ring of Honor is even at that position now to give a viable main event for the title? Eddie Kingston.
Eddie. Wait, that's right.
Eddie and Claudio have history.
It's Eddie and Claudio for the title in LA. That's right.
And he ran out of people that hated AEW. So he got to ROH.
Where the hell's Miro? Can we get Miro back?
Please, God, please. Fucking bring Miro back, man.
You gotta pray for God harder.
You know what? AEW is such a fucked up state of place right now when you don't have shit for Scorpio Sky or Miro.
Or Andrade.
Andrade, yeah. What the fuck?
What's Andrade doing?
Nothing.
Sitting at home.
If you have Andrade on your roster and you find nothing for him, you are not Booker of the Year.
Yeah.
They put Andrade on ice
That's
because
crazy.
of a little conversation with fucking Sammy bitch ass Guevara.
You know what? At this point, Sammy needs to go because
Sammy is
the fact that he keeps having problems with people, it's not the other people if there's been this many problems.
Exactly.
But they're my friends, Tony Khan said.
I haven't liked Sammy since he first broke. He's always had a chip on his shoulder.
I stopped Homicide from stabbing Sammy. I should have let Homicide fucking
You should let him. You could have saved.
We
could have Andrade on TV right now.
I'm sorry, Andrade. I'm sorry, Scorpio.
If you would have just fled.
I'm sorry.
I'd stab him.
It's my fault because I should have let Homicide.
It's your fault.
Well, see, Sammy was Cody's pet project.
Yeah.
Well, so let Sammy go to WWE then.
And everybody liked Sammy until Cody left, and so now people are booing.
Well, that's because Cody was keeping Sammy in check.
Yeah.
Cody was like,
"Oh yeah, you noticed you didn't have these problems from Sammy until after Cody left."
He was like, "Stop saying you're gonna rape people. It's not cool."
Who is he gonna rape? Sasha Banks?
Usually, yeah. He didn't say that once, but he said it 3 times.
Imagine if she shows up in AEW. That's why she hasn't showed up in AEW.
That's why she
restraining order.
She was like, the restraining order is still in effect. I can't
Dude, come on.
Sammy Guevara said he was going to do it to Miley Cyrus as well. Like, God damn.
Oh, my God.
Dude,
fire him. Shit.
Come on.
Someone cancel Sammy Guevara.
Please. For the sake of wrestling, cancel Sammy
women
Guevara.
everywhere. It's International Women's Day, man. God damn it.
Right.
God damn it.
Well, where I'm at, it isn't anymore. It's midnight, so we can cut women's pay back in half again. Now,
damn.
Day's over.
Shit.
So back in AEW,
last
match of the night was a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Oh,
I did not see this. I did not see Wardlow.
TNT champion Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs.
And what happened at the end? And
I did not see that. And I did not see Powerhouse Hobbs winning.
Really?
I didn't.
I thought it coming a mile away.
I knew he was going to win. I didn't think he was going to win tonight.
Let me tell you this.
Oh, yeah.
San Francisco, I didn't expect him to win. Oakland, all those Oakland fans, bro, they're going to riot, bro.
Yeah.
No shit going to get broken into.
They should have let them riot. That's ratings. Riots equal ratings.
So the whole thing was that somebody broke into Wardlow's car, stole his gear, stole his belt. Wardlow's here wearing like a 6-year-old FTR shirt.
Like they didn't have no merchandise.
A pair of champion sweats and shoes that he got from fucking Big Five.
Hey,
they didn't have, and they're having a Falls Count Anywhere match that starts off in the parking lot. Now, what I will say is that this parking lot match in this car was miles ahead of anything that Ruby Soho ever did. This should look at least semi-legit.
Yeah.
Wait, why just stick his head in the door jam and be like, "All right, hit me now, hit me."
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna bring that shit up. I knew the moment it happened. I was thinking to myself,
why was Aubrey?
Are they making fun of fucking?
Wardlow even hit a nice suplex on the hood of the car.
Not Wardlow. Hobbs. Hobbs hit the suplex.
Yeah.
Wardlow hit the backdrop onto the windshield.
Yeah. He gave Hobbs a backdrop and Hobbs went through the windshield, which is all good shit. I mean, I love seeing this. I was a little disappointed that the match ended in the ring, that it went back to the ring.
Yeah.
But they did end up on the announcer side. QT Marshall.
I kind of zoned out. So towards the end, until QT showed up, I was kind of zoned out.
QT Marshall. I've been saying, where the fuck has that man been?
You and no one else. But
he's been calling for him week after week.
Yeah,
he's the only one that's been wanting to see.
He was in the bowling league. That's why he was playing bowling. He was bowling. His league was over.
So is the whole Wardlow's car getting broken into a work? Because I noticed the TNT title was up there on stage, and there ain't no way in hell Tony got a replacement.
No, they got extras.
Bro, they went and got one from fucking shop.aew.com.
AEWshopzone.com.
They went to Tony flew his private jet to Pakistan and got one from eBay.
Wow.
I'm sure they keep spares around the house.
Yeah, they got extras like WWE does.
It's almost like that one time. I remember when Shawn Michaels was the Intercontinental Champion and his bag got stolen at the airport. And he showed up on Raw with the WWF Tag Team belt as the Intercontinental belt.
Correct.
You know what? That happened in WCW a lot.
Because WCW was 4.
Whoa.
No, they weren't.
No.
Ted Turner was giving up money like it was like candy.
Ted Turner had money that would make Tony Khan jealous.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised if it came out like next week that QT is the one that orchestrated the break-in. I think the Wardlow car incident is a work.
I think it's Nyla Rose.
It could have been Nyla too.
No, it's funny though. I was watching a YouTube video, and they were like, every time you go to every time you go to Oakland, every time you cross the bay, some shit happens. It was who was it Bailey?
Oh yeah.
The video was like, I left the safety of San Francisco. I came across the bridge, and look, my motherfucking car got Sasha Banks. My motherfucking car got broken into, and then the video pans down, and it's another video of fucking of him saying someone broke into our car.
I know who did it
in my life.
Y'all just couldn't see him.
No,
God,
it was
see him.
It was Maxwell.
It was crime time.
It was wow.
It was Peacemaker.
It's like that time that Dominic Mysterio stabbed John Cena.
Oh, Dominic.
It could have been Dominic. You know, ex-con Don.
Yeah, he's going back to
Dom's
his
on
ways.
parole. He ain't trying to do nothing wrong.
He's going back to his ways.
Hey, remember when he was racing Rey Mysterio, what he said? I learned this from a getaway driver in prison.
That shit was funny.
He could have learned how to jimmy a car door.
I mean, he learned how to shank people, and he's the one that handed Moxley the fork.
Oh my God!
Oh, that's like, where
he was like, "Yo, man, we're in the mess hall, bro. Take this knife."
I know who broke into Wardlow's car. It was Jungle Boy.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
And
No,
see,
no.
That jealous bastard.
Wardlow saw him do it, but he was too scared to say anything.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
shit,
you know,
Jungle
makes
Boy.
sense.
I mess with
Makes
Jungle
sense.
Boy.
Yo, how come they didn't mention anything about Jungle Boy or Christian on the show?
Well, Christian's dead. Didn't you see that?
Did you see how fast that coffee dude
That was
shut down?
crazy.
I was like,
That
what the
was-
fuck? That's
Got
like,
right down.
that's like
That-
the House of Horrors at Disneyland, Hotel California.
That's something good to do to a guy that's had multiple concussions.
Right?
Yeah.
Luchasaurus is digging him out right now.
Wow.
Yeah, well, where was
Luchasaurus
Jungle
is
Boy
like,
tonight?
That one time I was in the tar
Probably
pits.
next week or in Canada.
Not on my TV screen, then that's all that matters.
Not yet. He may have been on Rampage.
Rampage.
Good for him. Let him go be in dark.
Look here, you don't disrespect Jungle Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
him and
Bah.
Him and
Wow.
Aubrey Edwards are the glue that hold AEW together.
Yep. yes, they are. They're the ones.
And Aubrey was like, I don't do
Maybe
it.
they're lovers.
I don't do anything to get in the way of wrestlers. Yeah,
Ugh.
sure you don't.
Maybe
Wait,
Jungle
who-
Boy lets her swing from the vine.
Who is Jungle Boy with?
No
Anna
one.
J.
Anna
No,
J. Okay.
Yeah,
it's Anna J. Yeah.
Anna J.
Yeah.
And
If that don't make you feel, if that don't make you hate Jungle Boy,
Wait, who's Jungle Boy with?
Anna
Whoever he
J.
wants.
What the fuck?
whoever the hell he wants.
Anna J should be lucky. She gets
Whoever
to be
he
one of
wants.
those
He
golden
probably
ones.
has all the AEW women lined up outside his hotel room,
Wow.
and their boyfriends are the ones that are like, "Don't worry, I'll hold your towel."
He calls
Can I
them
clean that up?
He calls them ring monkeys.
Adam Cole's like, "I got that for you, baby."
wow.
He's like, I got you. Don't worry. Can I clean that up, sir?
Would you mind?
Do you want me to wring your rag out?
See, that's what AEW All Access is actually going to be.
Oh my
It's just going to
god.
be Jungle Boy banging chicks the
Damn.
whole hour every week.
He's gonna walk in and be like, they're gonna be like, yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yeah.
Give me the menu for tonight, please.
Oh, you are the menu.
Yeah.
So I've got one
What's on the
quick question
menu?
here.
You.
Wardlow takes the double power bomb off the ramp or off the stage. Was that stage supposed to collapse?
Probably.
I
It's
think
supposed to
so.
explode.
No,
Because
Tony Spark was there.
Because Powerhouse.
the way he landed, and you could tell it was foam. Tony Schiavone goes, "Oh my God, he might have broken his back." I was like, "Yeah, no, he didn't.
That's a bed, bro.
He landed on one of them new memory foam mattresses."
Yeah,
He
you guys
did.
want to actually break their backs? Like,
Hey,
come
bro,
on.
crash pad. We get it.
They're
So I
was
just
wondering,
having a
like,
time.
was the stage supposed to collapse? Was he
I'm pretty
supposed
sure
to
it
like
was.
go all the way down to hell or whatever?
That's what
It was-
Christian went.
It was supposed to explode like the rain at the paper.
Like when Bam Bam Bigelow, when Taz had Bam Bam Bigelow in the chokehold and Bam Bam fell back to the stage.
Oh, ECW One Night Stand.
Yeah.
That was great. That was Heat Wave.
Wow.
Hey, so question.
Yes.
Do you guys want to do a Ring of Honor show?
I would like to.
Same
I
with
would
him
like to watch a Ring of Honor show. I don't know when it comes on. You guys just tell me it's Honor Club. And like I said before, I've watched Impact shows, and the Impact shows look really good. It's just in a shitty time slot.
today. Yeah.
I mean,
So
when you have
I
Barry
think we're
Horowitz,
gonna review a Ring of Honor show.
when you have Barry Horowitz and the Demon on your show, how can it not be great?
That's what I'm talking about.
Those are classics.
Exactly.
Those are classics. They're instant
You know who
classics.
Barry Horowitz is, Shane?
No.
Jesus fuck.
Oh my God.
I have no idea.
He is the original MJF.
He's the second most famous Jew in wrestling.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't born in your guys' time.
Wow. Wow.
I wasn't born in your guys' time. So you can't blame me. You have
How
to
old
Google
are
it,
you,
God damn it, Shane. Google Barry
Google is
Horowitz.
not always right.
I'm gonna fucking shoot you, Shane. Google Barry Horowitz
All right. I will.
right now.
How old are you, Shane?
28.
28.
Wasn't there a
Yeah.
Barry Horowitz question in one of my trivia nights?
I believe so.
Yes.
There's a demon one. I
Yeah.
know there's a demon
Yeah.
one.
And you guys are
Now we haven't done a
supposed to-
rewind in a while. What do you say, Julian? We do a rewind of Barry Horowitz
versus Skip.
You know, y'all.
The only match he's ever won.
For like 68.
Like how many?
She only knows Young Bucks, Liv Morgan, Goldberg, CM Punk. You know the shitty wrestlers.
And,
whoa, CM Punk. Not a.
Oh, let me guess. You think CM Punk is shooting because of the media scrum? Got it.
Do you know who Jeff Jarrett is?
No, I don't know who Jeff
J-E-
Jarrett is.
Do you know who Hostile
That's all.
Gilbert is?
A-double-T.
Do you know who Eric Embry is?
No, I don't know.
God damn it, Shane!
Do you know who's saying "With My Baby Tonight"?
I know this song.
I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
All right.
That was
This is our show tonight.
Old
Shane, are you down with the
OG.
Boogie Woogie Man?
Yeah, hey, with what that person said right there, Jeff Jarrett is winning the title.
I hope.
Yes, whoever said that, you're my new best friend.
I hope the God.
As a matter of fact, I would like to replace any of these people on the show with you.
Wait,
Yeah,
say it again. We can hear you. He can hear you. Say it again.
That's it. We will.
Exactly. It doesn't matter.
I really hope that he does win next week.
He will win.
As sad
I
as it is
really
to say,
feel like they're going to put the belt on Jarrett
I really think they need to get the belt off Orange Cassidy.
and put it on Jarrett. I agree.
They can put it on Shane for all I give a shit. But just kidding.
Hey, I've been holding the international champion for fucking day one on that title, and he finally.
Let's get rid of Shane.
Wait.
Bye.
Do you know who Barry Horowitz is? Because if so,
Hey, before we leave this podcast, I need to say one thing.
No.
Barry
Do you
Horowitz.
know who Barry O is?
Barry O.
No.
Do you know who Mel Phillips is?
No, I'm not.
Julian, who is Barry O?
If you was around,
Barry
Barry
O is the uncle to our
Legend killer.
legend, currently on the injured list, Randall Orton, part of the famous
Randall
Orton
Keith
family.
Orton.
Do you know who
I know.
Kamala is?
That's actually.
Do you know
Come on,
who,
Shane, you know this one.
do you know who the One Man Gang is?
Sugar Bear.
Oh my God, you guys.
Do you know who Slick Dick Willie is?
No, I don't know any of them. God damn.
He was an old wrestler from back in the day.
He was.
You know who?
Keep him alone.
He's
Back in the day.
He
What
saw
about-
such a fashions on the back.
What about Richard and Rod Johnson?
How about that one guy, Mike Ock?
The big one.
Wait, I just want to know how you had a question about the Gemini tonight. How
Yes.
the hell did Vince Russo or Jerry Jarrett or whoever convince them to dress up as giant penises on the first episode of TNA?
How's it on the very first AEW fucking Super Show? A man who shall not be named got carried away by a bunch of grown ass
my
penises
God.
walking to the.
And too bad they didn't carry him away and dump him in the ocean.
Too bad.
Damn. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here on the Husky is Canceled edition of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. For that dude in the mask, for that canceled dude at the bottom, that's the mixologist. I'm the franchise. We'll see you guys on Friday for more of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Friday Night Fights. Let's see. Rampage can.
Friday Night Fights.
It's very nice.